The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience, LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit.
Chamberlain drives in.
He got pounded.
D-10 with a putback.
Looking at the numbers, he was
throws
hearing
over
it.
Muma. Open look
Watching
for
all the
three.
hype disappear.
Haley Muma drains
The
it.
picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I am Deej Experience. I'm way up, seems like I've been at the pyramids. Give me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can lose the game when I've been giving this. Why you see a miracle, then I'm fearing it. Grinding and grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the top, and you beat you half of my logic.
Time with a flip shot, and that was a thing of beauty.
Lock it up. Gotta get that leg freed up.
Back, you know it ain't luck, so pay up my respect. Don't reject the greatness. Better hang up the white flag if you fight back to your nameless. So tell me what the time say. Game time, why they think that they could ever outscore me, LeBron James? Just give me the ball, watch me.
Bolter knocks it down. He's gonna come home with it. Nice throw and a good tag.
Oh, he got him.
Doing this for all my life.
Webb with it.
You don't wanna waste my
Shot and a
time.
goal by the Beavers. Finds the back corner.
Better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They could never get in my mind. Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'm unleashed for the crowd. Play me down. One man bend. I'm a running back.
Down that sideline. Oh, there he goes. Into the open 50 and gaining momentum. And the Beavers are going to answer right back after Girard tied it up. That was Will Allen.
Now they finally get a set block. Oh, and it's a face shooter.
If I do fail, I don't have
Catches an arm right into a chin headlock.
There's
the legs worked in, and there's a break.
This one driven to left. It's going to drop in. That's going to be a two-run single for Sadie Dine.
When I break it, it's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kind of like that. I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, then I'ma spike that.
Oh my! Aubrey Chase!
Looking. Like the quarterback, I take your crap and throw it
got him in. Caught! Touchdown! Marcus Lambert!
Good D.
Second pass, here's Chamberlain. Oh, down to 32 seconds. Yetzer fires a three. Cans it.
No one will actually become as great as my team is, cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus.
Got it there.
Doing this for all my life. You don't want to waste my time. If you want to test my grind, better get up next in line.
To the middle, and Scholar with a header, and we're tied at one. Get the snap away, and it's going to be a sack. Recovered by the Beavers. Touchdown!
I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back.
Pushes it up. Shot, got it! Chamberlain on the day. He'll take a three. He certainly will. Sawyer beats us deep left field. That ball is out of here. A two-run dinger for Allison Sawyer. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on in to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Scott Lockwood. He's Mr. Dewey Hurd. We're here live from Girard High School at Girard, PA. And, Dewey, another softball game on the schedule in cold weather, but it is gorgeous today. It's not raining like Meadville. Sun's shining bright, no rain in sight for today's game anyways, and it's going to be cold, but it's a nice cold.
It's doable. It's very doable. We'll muddle through it somehow. We'll put up with a cold, but bright sunshine, puffy white clouds in the sky when you can find one. And Yeah, a little chilly, but we're going to get this game in.
Box It and Lock It pregame show brought to you by Box It and Lock It. Give them a call today for all your mobile and indoor storage needs. They can help you out as we get through our Snap Fitness 3 steps to success. Number 1 today, Dewey, get after the hits early. If you can get on top of this Girard game, getting their craniums a little bit, get them rattled, and get out in front. Step number 2, pitching and defense. You know, the pitching, we've noted that it has to get better as we go through and get further into this year. And then defense behind them, phenomenal defense. The Beavers are playing behind the pitcher when they get the chance to.
Yeah, we've seen that at Meadville, bottom of the first. The Bulldogs got the first 2 runners on, but then a sharp line drive hit right back to Sadie Dine in the circle. She made a catch, spun around, and picked the lead runner off at second for a nice double play. So some real good defense for the Beavers so far the last couple of games.
I'm not sure if they're doing the pledge over there or not. Step number 3 is situational softball. And we'll go quiet here, as I'm not sure if they're playing the national anthem or I can't hear anything. So we're just going to go silent here. So the national anthem there brought to you by American Legion Post 365. That's going to bring us to tonight's spotlight player. Dewey, I think it all revolves around the pitcher today.
Well, more times than not, that's what you can say when you pick a Corry Higher Ed spotlight player of the game. And that's a good choice today with P being in the circle for the Beavers today. Also leading off in the starting position in the batting order as well. So she's going to have her hands mightily in the basket right out of the get-go.
Well, we're going to have to keep you aware of what's going on in the outfield today. They have us stuck in the outfield, but we don't have the ability to put the camera behind the fence, and we're not back far enough away where we can get a good shot at the outfield. So it is what it is today. You get all the base pad running, though, for sure, as 2 cameras set up. We got more of a wider view, and then we got the pitching view today. And P is a spotlight player of the game. And with that, we're going to go with the starting lineups. Dewey, what do you got starting off here for the Beavers?
Well, leading off, like I said, is going to be Peyton. She's going to be inside the circle. And the number 2 spot is Bridgeham. She'll be over in right field. Yetzer follows in the 3rd spot. She'll be behind the plate. Dine is back at first base. Mara Goodwill is in center field, and she'll be followed in the 6th spot by Sawyer, who is at shortstop. And then Kota Kuzma is going to be on the hot corner, batting in the 7th spot, playing third base. And then followed by Gwynn. And she'll be over in left field. And rounding out the lineup in the number 9 spot is going to be Sid Minio, and she'll be at second base.
Well, Dewey, I'm going to try and do some quick adjusting here. See if we can't get up over this fence a little bit before we get rocking with the softballs. Go ahead and give us the visiting lineup for the Girard Yellow Jackets today.
Well, the hometown Yellow Jackets is going to be Bennett leading off. She's also the pitcher for the Yellow Jackets here today. So following in the 2nd spot is Shushek. She'll be at shortstop. Number 4 is Brink, and she'll also be at the number 4 position, that's second base. Followed by number 29 at Chafee, and she'll be the first baseman. And then Kilpatrick will be the catcher. And Craig is number 5, and she'll be at the hot corner at third base. And then we have a designated player, Delva, And she'll be batting in the 7th spot for Schultz. Schultz is the right fielder, and she's the flex player. And then in the 8th spot is Van Pamia in center field. And Schlecker is in left field. She's number 13, batting 9.
We got our work cut out for us today as we are up against the sunshine in the old face here. So P's going to dig in. We'll get the scoreboard set up here for you. As the first pitch brought to you by Fox Family Insurance. Opening pitch underway, and it's swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Peyton with a good cut at it there, but come up a little empty. Finds herself in the hole 0-1. As Bennett will toe the rubber here and deliver to home plate again.
Bennett winds and fires. That one caught the inside of the plate for strike 2. Oh, boy, down in the hole early, 0-2. Bennett winds and fires. That one a bit too far inside for a ball. As Bennett will rock back and fire. McCray pops this up in foul territory, and the play is made. 1 away.
Popped up to the first baseman, Shushek. I'm sorry, not Shushek. That was Chafee at first base. Shushek is a shortstop. As Bridgham going to step in here for the Beavers, starting right fielder. Swinging at the first pitch she sees, fouls it off behind the Beavers dugout for strike 1. Sounds like Girard is using a number system as well. As I hear somebody calling out something as Bennett misses down low for ball 1. Evens count 1 ball, 1 strike. I've never been to this ball field before, Scott.
I think the only one that's been to this ball field for our team is Billy.
Bridgham fouls that one off to the third base side for strike 2. I knew it was here somewhere. I just don't remember seeing it. So I kind of pulled in and went slow by the baseball field and around the school, and I thought I'd find it eventually, so I did. Bennett going to wind it up. That was inside, and it looked like it went off the catcher, Kilpatrick, and back to the backstop, and we have a 2-2 count now. What's even better today, Scott? No breeze. There's a Ross Becker strikeout, and there's 2 away.
And we got a Jim's Automotive timeout here as I think
Bennett went to the dugout and got a face shield. Correct me if I'm wrong, Scott. Is the face shield optional for the infielders?
I do not believe so.
Yetzer will step into the dish now.
I don't know the ruling on that, Dewey. I would think that PIAA would have all the infielders wear them. As we got a strike there on Yetzer.
Swung through that with a mighty cut. Well, I would have thought PIAA officials would be right on top of that as you're looking right at the pitcher. Gets a hold of that, sends it to right field, or left field, I'm sorry. Left fielder is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. As Schleicher makes quick work of that fly ball.
That'll do it for the first half inning. First inning brought to you by Knapp's Butcher Block. We'll be back with the bottom of the first. Jackets will have their turn at the bats for the first time today when we come back.
Hi, this is Bob Brown from Corry Fitness. As winter's running down and things are starting to get a little better, we actually can see that there's an end to this winter. It would be really nice for us to start thinking about what we're going to look like on the beach next summer. And that might be a little scary for some of us. And what we want to do is we want to try to get into the gym at Corry Fitness, start out your summer program, talk about your fitness plan, but not only that, we have a great stand-up tanning booth and get a jump on the tanning. We have some great tanning packages that include membership. We also have tanning packages just by themselves, and just start your thinking about what summer's going to look like so that you got a head start on that. So come on down to Corry Fitness, give us a call, and we'll be glad to set you up on those packages and let you know when all that's available. Thanks and have a great day.
Yeah, and welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Dewey Hurd, as we are in the bottom of the first inning. Yellow Jackets will have their first at bats on the day, and we're going to have Bennett leading off, followed by Sushek and Brink. And if needed, I don't know if that's Chafe or Chaffee. I'm going to go with Chafe, just because it's opposite of what you said.
Sure. Works for me.
So here we go. Bennett is going to dig in here. One of us could be right, or we both could be wrong. Who knows? As P bends the knee, and she'll open up the Beavers with their first pitch of the game. This one swung on and missed. P toes the rubber. Now comes set and fires. This one popped up out of play, foul over top of the Girard dugout.
Oh, Pete got her in the hole 0-2 here.
McCray fires. That one wide for ball one. 1-2 the count. Welcome if you're tuning in from Girard. We've missed you guys over here, as it's been a bit of a challenge finding work. This one's poked straight away and drops in. That's going to be a base hit for the Yellow Jackets, as Bennett is on board.
Nice piece of hitting there as she gets herself aboard. That'll bring Sushek to the plate now, the shortstop for the Jackets. And we're going to have a courtesy runner over at first base. I believe that's number 13.
That's going to be Snow. P. Snow. If you're updating your book there. You got your homemade book going today.
I know. I wasn't prepared to come today. P misses inside the Sushek for ball one. But it worked out just fine, getting out of work at 3:30, coming right here. Got here just in time. I could muddle through a handmade book for one day.
You can use my book if you want. This one, fly ball, in foul territory, headed right for the bleachers. Interesting about this field here for Girard is there's no side fencing.
Well, I'm sure the officials went over with both teams today exactly how far you can go for that ball to still be in play. So got their work cut out for them with no side fences on the field. So judgment call there.
This one swung on and missed.
He's going to get out in front 1-2 now. Familiar face, the field umpire today is Mr. Bailey. You recognize the home plate umpire, but I don't remember what his name was.
This one up high for a ball, and that'll even up the count here at 2-2. P will wind and fire. Swung on and missed, and a Rossbacher strikeout. One away here for the Beavers with one on.
Good work inside the circle by P, getting out in front and getting that first out. And she just absolutely blew that one by Shushek. Brink will step up to the plate now for the Jackets. P fires it right in there for strike one.
McCray fires, throw down the first, and back safely, not in time. Boy, Yetzer is not afraid to gun him down to first base.
Yeah, she pulls that trigger quickly, throwing from her knees. Good throw down to first. Just a tick high. Dine spun around to get it down onto the runner. Snow, but Snow safely back in there. As P misses upstairs for ball 2, 2-1. It's nice and quiet out here in the outfield.
Yeah. This one fouled off.
That'll push the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pete checks the wristband and will come home with the delivery. And another Rossbacher strikeout.
And got another one.
Eating them up from inside the circle. 2 down now. It'll be Chaffee. And she throws the bat at the ball, but that was kind of a, I guess I'm going to swing at it. As it looked like she wasn't very emphatic with that swing, but kind of waved at it.
A little unsure where that one was going. And that one's missed, and here comes the runner over to second. So Snow gets to second, courtesy runner for Bennett. Swung on and missed. 1-2. There's a 2-2.
I got it as 1-2. And it's another Rossbacher strikeout as P strikes out the side to get out of it.
And with that, we're scoreless after the Naps Butcher block. First inning of play, 0-0. We head to the Epiphany's Emporium. Payne and Finch Gallery, second inning when we come back on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
There'd be a lot of things that didn't get accomplished if it wasn't for Corry Community Foundation. They've just really been a driver behind improving the community.
3 of the organizations that I'm heavily involved with get assistance along with grants from the Corry Community Foundation.
Organizations know that they are backed up, that they have somewhere to go if necessary for their funds.
You don't have to be a millionaire. You can leave a couple $100, you can leave a couple $1,000, you can leave whatever. When everybody pulls together, it makes a big difference.
Your money is long going to outlive you for the benefit and the good of the community. So by going through the Corry Community Foundation, it will ensure that our money gets put in the places we care about here within Corry.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream as Scott Lockwood, Dewey Hurd hanging out here with you in Girard today. It's going to be Sadie Dine leading the Beavers off, followed by Mara Goodwill and Allison Sawyer. As Diner will dig in, and Dewey, we're going to have to protect our cameras here because Dine's been on a tear as of late. And this one's fouled off, and she'll start out the count at 0-1. But, boy, you talk about a kid that's batting well this year early.
Well, I tell you what, you got the camera right in front of you. I'll take this camera on my side if she hits it over the fence here.
That one low for a ball. And, yeah, well, you know what? If she does happen to break a camera, that's a lot of caramel lattes, Mr. Dine.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there. He's already got 2 up on me, so he's already depositing money into the camera account. Here it comes right at us. High fly ball. And that's going to drop in there. Lost it in the sun, did the right fielder. And Dine on board with a single.
That's Schultz, the right fielder for the Jackets. And like you say, Scott, she just absolutely lost that in the sun.
That'll bring up Mara Goodwill to the plate. Well, you talk about the meat of this lineup. It doesn't seem like there's a huge letdown for the Beavers all the way through the lineup. This one's fouled off.
Yeah, we've seen that down in Meadville. The Beavers bats got going early in that game, and they had quite the hit parade through the first 2 innings as they scored 10 runs in those first 2 innings. As they can absolutely put the bat on the ball.
This one, high fly ball out the right. And that catch is made as Dine will find her way back to the first base bag, so 1 away.
Nice catch there by the left fielder, number 7, which is Schleicher.
It's going to bring up Big Al to the plate. Al dug in, swings at this one, and that one's fouled off.
Another Utex Body Shop foul ball. Wind kind of blowing in from the outfield towards home plate. When it's breezing.
This one's beat down. Here is the turn for 2, and they can't get it. But they pick off the leadoff runner, Dine. So a fielder's choice to Allison Sawyer. And that'll bring up the young freshman Coda Kuzma getting the start today for Kendall Chamberlain.
Very athletic player here, stepping in for the Beavers.
First pitch up high. Sawyer goes, and she's going to steal second.
Yeah, no doubt about that. She's going on the pitch. Throw was there, but Sawyer in underneath it with the stolen base. And the Beavers have their first base runner in scoring position.
Kuzma popped it up, and that one's dropped. And Sawyer's going to go home. Here's the throw. Nothing there. Beavers score on an error from the Yellow Jackets. And Kuzma gets all the way to second base.
That's not the way you like to get on the board, but you'll take it. Beavers capitalize on that big error. Drop pop-up that would have ended the inning for the Jackets.
And instead, they give up a run on it.
Gwynn comes to the plate now. Mighty cut there for strike 1.
Gwynn hit herself her first home run of the year at Meadville. Looking to get back after it here today. Schmidt winds and fires. This one ripped, and that one's a fair ball. And around comes Kuzma to score. It's an RBI double for Miley Gwynn. And another run on the board here for the Beavs.
Yeah, Sawyer Builders double for Gwynn. It's an RBI double. And the Beavers have a 2-0 lead. Number 9 hitter is Minio.
Minio cranks this one foul over the bleachers.
A lot of first pitch swinging here today. And I guess that's credit to Bennett. She's putting balls into the strike zone. Beavers have been putting them out of play left and right. They've been putting them in play as well.
This one, high fly ball to center field, and the catch is made. And that'll be the end of the top of the second here, Dew.
Yes, it is.
Beavers put 2 on the board. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the bottom of the Epiphany's Porium Painted Finch Gallery second inning right after this. Cafaro's Custom Butchering is a family-owned business located in Sugar Grove, PA. Established in 1959, Cafaro strives to meet all your butchering and meat processing needs. With a combined 55 years of meat cutting experience, Cafaro's crew provides the complete butchering experience in their fully inspected USDA facility. From hauling your animals, walking you through the ordering process with personalized cutting instructions, to processing, packaging, and freezing, Cafaro's does it all. Don't raise your own animals? Cafaro's can provide you with locally sourced beef and pork. Check out their retail freezer trade, ground beef and steaks, pork sausage, bacon, chops, and chicken. Look them up on their Facebook page at Cafaro's Custom Butchering LLC for weekly specials, or for more information, give them a call at 814-489-7844. And welcome back here to Girard High School on the D's Experience Sports Stream. Dewey, who we got up for the Yellow Jackets?
We got number 23, Kilpatrick, the catcher for the Jackets, up, followed by Craig, and then the designated pitcher, or designated player, Delval.
And first pitch was high and wide. We're going to start out with ball 1 here, as McCraig toes the rubber here again. She'll wind it up. Swung on and missed. He just looks to be comfortable today. Oh, got her with a changeup again, and that's something that she's developed very well over the last couple of years. She's gotten a lot of strikes with that changeup.
Oh, that was a nice-looking pitch. As you say, looking comfortable in the circle. And it's another Ross Becker strikeout for P, and that is 4 strikeouts in a row for her.
P right now pretending she's in a shooting gallery and just gunning the Ducks down. 1, 2, 3. See if she can keep it going here. Who's up?
We got Craig, the third baseman for the Jackets. And that hit her on the bounce, but it's still a hit by pitch. HBP.
Sorry, Peyton. That one's on me. My bad. You don't believe in it, Dewey, but I do.
Sorry.
It happens all the time.
Delval. Batting here for the flex player Schultz. Oh, 2 innings in a row here. Jackets have a runner aboard. And that's going to get by Yetzer. And Craig down to second base. P delivers, swung on and missed. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
She'll toe the line here. Fires. Swung on and missed again.
But Craig getting out in front here, 1 and 2.
McCray fires. Got another one. Another Ross Packer strikeout. 2 away. Runner on second for the Yellow Jackets.
Van Pamia, center fielder, steps in. Takes a big uppercut at that one for strike one. Does she come up empty? Pete doing a nice job of moving that ball around the plate. And it's not always the same location. She misses high and wide there to even a count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 away with the base runner on second. She'll toe the rubber here. McCray rocks and fires that one inside for ball. We'll move the count here to 2-1 due and see if she can get her to swing at something here just off the plate. P uncorks that one up high, and it's going to move the count to 3-1. Green light for the hitter.
Good hitters count.
McCray inside, and that is our first Crossroads Fellowship walk of the day. And now it's going to be runners at first and second for the Yellow Jackets with 2 away.
Yeah, that'll bring Schleicher to the plate for the Jackets, and that is back to the top of the order in Bennett. I'm sure the Jackets would like to extend this inning for a long time. Schleicher looks like she's showing bunt here. Pulls it back and swings through for strike one.
Yeah, I think she just got that bat back a little bit late and couldn't fully swing on in time. As McCray will wind it up again. Here's the 0-1. And this one's hit well. Out to right, or out to left field, and Miley Gwynn makes the play. And that'll do it for the second inning, brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium. Beavers on top, 2-0. We'll head to the Cafaro's Custom Butchering. Third inning right after this. The Corner Bar and Grills is conveniently located in downtown Corry, and the kitchen stays open until 10 p.m. to accommodate your schedule with late games and events. Can't make it to the game? Come watch it at the Corner, where they stream all the games. Cheer on your team while you enjoy our newly expanded menu of appetizers, salads, wings, burgers, and weekend specials. Their family-friendly dining features multiple dining options with their full menu available for dine-in, takeout, and easy online ordering. Don't feel like leaving the house? The Corner is Corry's only full-service restaurant available for delivery on DoorDash. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook, and check out their website at www.cornerbarcorry.com for updates on weekly events, live music, and daily specials. Stop in at the Corner tonight, where friends and family meet. And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Dewey Hurd, along with me for the ride today. Came straight after work. Dewey's like my hero some days.
Oh, stop.
Other days, not so much. But today, Dewey gets to play the hero. Who we got up for the Beavers?
At the top of the order, Peyton. Peyton McCray up. She belts this one right at us.
And that one is out of here, right by us over the fence. And it's a solo jack for Peyton McCray as she'll round the bases and be greeted by the team at home. It's a Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital solo shot for Peyton McCray.
Like Scott, that didn't clear the fence by much, but it still counts.
And it's a higher fence here, too, is more higher than it is up at home anyways. But nevertheless, right over the right field fence. As Bennett will wind and fire to Bridgham. Bridgham puts one down and over to first for the unassisted 3, 1 away.
Okay, the unassisted put out by Chafee. I say Chafee, you say Chaffee.
Chaff.
Chaff?
I don't know. Chaff.
Chaff. I'm sure it'll come around to us at some point with the correction.
Yes. Bennett with a pitch here. Boy, that one looked good, but just a bit in.
Yetzer lays off of it. She flew out to left field, her first time up to end the first inning. As the Beavers went 1-2-3 in that first inning. We're already in the top of the third here.
Yeah, it's gone by rather quickly.
Oh, that's a good pitch there.
Good one inside. Who's up?
Yetzer.
Oh, okay. I forgot we had an out with Bridge with Jazzy there. So that's what happens when I don't keep a book of my own. Oh, boy. And that one's going to be a ball.
2-1. Unfortunately for Bennett, she threw that right straight down. Release was just a little bit early.
Bennett fires this one, coming right at us again. And it's going to land in. And, boy, that ball hits. That field's still a little damp, Dewey. It just thuds and kind of sticks there. But the base hit for Allie Yetzer.
As, again, the left fielder had a little trouble with that. I was kind of looking at it, too. I didn't have difficulties following it all the way to the ground, but Dine will step up here for the Beavers. She got a base hit her first time up before she was put out at second base for the second out in the second inning.
This one fouled off over top of the Girard dugout. This one down low for another ball.
Should be 1-1, right?
Should be 1-1. I don't know. You're the bookkeeper, not me.
Well, she fouled the first one off for strike one. So that was 1-1. Well, you said it like it was another ball.
This one pops straight up. Catcher tracking it, makes the play. Yetzer scurries back to first, 2 away. Good play back there by Kilpatrick to track that one down. Didn't even flip the mask off, Dewey. Just reeled it right in.
Stayed in full contact with the ball, or keeping a good visual on it, and looked it all the way into the glove, made a nice catch. Catching pop-ups like that with a catcher's glove is not easy to do. Bennett misses upstairs to Goodwill. Goodwill flew out to left field for the first out in the second inning. So she's looking for her first hit of the day.
Bennett will wind it up. That one high and wide again. And a 2-0 count. I was talking with Coach Rockwood of the Girard Yellow Jackets today. And she sends her hellos and misses and everything to Mr. Bill Henry, who's doing Northeast game today. Yetzer takes off, and she's going to steal second. So another stolen base here for the Beavers. We got a 2-1 count at the plate. As Goodwill awaits, Bennett will wind and fire. That one low for a ball, and that'll be a 3-1 count now. And the last thing you want is for Goodwill to be able to tee off on a ball.
Yeah, she's got herself a good hitter's count here. If Bennett wants to get her out with a strikeout, she's going to have to give her 2.
Swung on and missed.
We're going to have our first Dusty's towing payoff pitch here.
Top of the Cafaro's Custom Butchering third inning. And our first Dusty's Tone payoff pitch, as you say, Dewey on the way, as Bennett will rock and fire here. Goodwill pop this one up to first, tracking it and makes the play for the out number 3 and leaves one stranded. The Beavers add another one with a solo jack from Peyton McCray. They have a 3-0 lead. We'll head to the bottom of the 3rd inning when we come back.
Box It and Lock It offers indoor climate-controlled self-storage units and portable self-storage containers. With 3 locations in Clymer, Corry, and Jamestown, Box It and Lock It has a storage solution to meet your needs. Both of our indoor climate-controlled locations feature automatic motion sensor lighting, 24/7 video monitoring, online rentals and bill pay, phone app access to the facility, and 24/7 access via our high-tech keypad and kiosk rental systems. Box It and Lock It also offers portable self-storage containers that can be delivered to your front door or place of business. Let us bring the storage facility to you. Store on site at our location or have us move your container to a destination of your choice. Contact us today at 855-450-3990 and visit our website at www.boxitandlockit.com. Also, find us on Facebook and Instagram.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lock with Dewey Hurd with you. Dewey, what do we got going on here?
Well, we got top of the order for the Jackets as we in the bottom of the 3rd inning. It'll be Bennett, followed by Shushek and Brink. And Bennett led things off in the bottom of the 1st and got a base hit on a 1-2 count. Got all the way to second base before Miss McCray struck out the remainder of the side to get out of that 1st inning. So Bennett looking to get that offense started here for the Jackets.
Oh boy, this one slapped right to short. Sawyer quickly scoops it up, and a dart throw puts one away on the board.
Nice play there by everybody involved. P with a good pitch. Bennett with a good swing on it. And Sawyer did the rest as she scooped it up. Strong throw to first, and there's one away. And Dine made a nice catch at first base, too.
Of course Sadie made a first base catch play. When doesn't she?
Peyton misses down and inside for ball 1 here to Shushek.
Shushek sashayed her way on the seashore looking for seashells on what? Sorry. Swung on up high and missed. Boy, Peyton McCray continues to go to work here today.
Well, when you said she looks comfortable in the circle, that's what you want. From a coaching standpoint, you want to see your pitcher nice and comfortable out there and pumping the strikes in.
This one sliced out to right or left field. And here comes the throw. The tag is made and got her. What a cannon throw. And another great play from the Beaver defense. Again, right behind solid pitching. The great defense shows up. And, man, what a throw.
That was Goodwill with the 8-6 put out at second base for the second out as Shushek tried to stretch that into a double. And Goodwill said, nah, not today. Brink steps in here.
Did.
That was a nice throw. And she, you know what Goodwill did? That impressed me with that play is that she set herself up for that throw.
High fly ball. This one out to Goodwill. And Mara makes the play again. And quickly, the Beavers get out of the Cafaros Custom Butchering 3rd inning. And they have a 3-0 lead with them. We'll head to the 4th. Brought to you by K&E Surveying when we come back on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
We think Rossbacker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream as we head to the top of the fourth inning, brought to you by K&E Surveying. Who's leading off for the Beavs?
That would be Allison Sawyer, followed by Kuzma and Gwynn.
And Sawyer rips this one, and that's going to be a ground rule double.
As it gets by the fence in the outfield there and goes out of play. That was going to be a Sawyer Builder double anyways. As Sawyer absolutely tattooed that ball down the line over third base.
Well, I thought that could have been a PSP triple if there was a fence there.
Could have been if they could have kept it in the ballpark.
Because that would have went down into the deep corner, and Sawyer was already on her horse to begin with. Bunt put down, and it's fouled off in Kuzma.
That hit Kuzma inside the batter's box, so that'll be strike one. Kuzma popped up. Or she was safe as she popped up to the shortstop, and the shortstop dropped that pop-up, led to a run as Sawyer came around and scored on that play. That ball is low by Bennett. Good play by the catcher.
Sawyer's going to stay put at second here.
Kilpatrick kept that in front of her.
Here's the pitch, and Bennett lost the handle on that one. Sawyer will stay put again.
Initially, Sawyer broke for third, but quickly stopped and got back to second. Well, Beavers applying pressure again here.
Bennett winds and fires. This one popped up. In foul territory, first baseman makes the play for one away.
Chaffee, another play over at first base there. Getting the first out of this fourth inning. And that'll bring Gwynn to the plate. She had a double her first time up, scoring the run. Back in the second. Oh, she lines that towards third base. And, they call her out at first.
Yeah, they got the foot down on it. The ball's dropped, and here comes the run. Allison Sawyer's going to score. So they get the out at first, but they allow Sawyer to come home.
5-3 put out at first base. And Sawyer sneaks around as the Jackets look like they thought maybe that was a third out.
No, that was only out number 2.
As Minio's going to step in.
Sid Minio takes first pitch down low for ball 1. Boy, she started out hot. She's kind of cooled off over the last couple games, but Minio's been a pretty solid player here in that 9 spot for the Beavers. I like to call it the second leadoff hitter. As she's very consistent.
Well, you want your 9 spot player to see the ball well, get long at bats, make the pitcher work, and get yourself aboard base however you can to flip the lineup back over to the leadoff player.
Well, she takes a third pitch straight down low, and it's a 3-0 count. Wouldn't expect the bat to leave the shoulder here, do? Make her pitch to you.
She's got to come with 3 of them to get you out.
Bennett winds and fires. And that one in there for strike 1. Now, if she throws that one again, I would expect Minio to tee off on it.
So you're giving her the green light with the 3-1 count.
And Bennett lost the handle, and they're going to send Minio right to second. Nope.
She rounded first.
She rounded first. I heard Chip say two. I thought they were going to send her.
Always being aggressive on the base paths, as that'll bring Peyton McCray to the to the batter's box as the Beavers start through the lineup for the third time here.
P's last at bat put it right over top of us here, right beside us. And the runner's going to go. Here's the throw, and they can't put it away. And a stolen base for Sid Minio.
That is big because you get yourself in the scoring position. Now a base hit will get you another run. Beavers already up 4-0.
Here's Bennett. Fires. Oh, P was looking for that one as well. Really uncorked on it. Came up empty. Here's Bennett. Winds it up. This one dribbled. Gets through the hole. And Minio's going to take off and go as McCray will come to second. And another run scored. McCray with a single. Gets to second on the throw as Minio comes in.
And that's why I'm telling you that stolen base was so important. Base hit scores another run. And the lead is now 5-0.
And now Jazzy will step to the plate, looking for her hit of the day. First hit of the day, I believe.
Yeah, she struck out in the first and hit into a unassisted put out at first base back in the third. So she's looking for a base hit here. Takes high and inside for ball one.
Bennett will rock and fire. This one low in the dirt. Well, Dewey, we've learned about all the troubles about getting that ball, keeping it not too high, but keeping it off the ground as well, as the Beavers have struggled with it this year somewhat. And Bennett going through it right now. This one gets roped right up the middle. Here's the scoop. Can't get it up in time. And Peyton McCray's going to score run number 2 on the day.
Good aggressive base running by the Beavers. And a good base running there by Bridgham to get herself aboard with a base hit.
You're calling that a hit?
Being generous today.
Okay, well.
I guess you could say it was E4.
I was going to call it an E4 because.
Slow roller like that, I guess you would lean towards that, but I'm feeling generous today. So
again, it's not the official score, but we give our take on it.
Yetzer with a healthy cut there for strike one. She's 1 for 2 on the day with a stolen base as well.
Either way you look at it, Jazzy's aboard on first with 2 outs.
Yep. And the Beavers are up to 6-0 now.
Bennett winds it up. This one popped up. High fly ball, shallow center, and can't make the play. And Yetzer sliding back to first. And Beavers are going to have runners at the corners here, Dew.
Yes, they are. As Bridgham all the way around to third. On an inning that the Jackets probably should have been out of a little bit while ago.
Well, and now
Dine steps up to the plate with a couple of runners aboard.
Red alert. Here comes Sadie Dine to the plate.
1 for 2 on the day.
First pitch up high. They throw back to third, and that's going to allow Yetzer to get to second. What's the count?
1-0.
That was a ball?
That was a ball.
I couldn't remember. I got so much going on here, dude. This pitch, high fly ball, deep center field. all the way back, making the grab, and a nice play there. As that'll end the inning. Kilpatrick, that is Van Pamia making the grab, and that'll do it for the top of the fourth inning. Brought to you by K&E Surveying. Beavers tack on 3 more runs, 6-0. We come back after this.
Hey, welcome to Peace Beat. I'm Erin.
And I'm Missy.
And we want you to feel comfortable
In your own skin.
and we want you to feel like you belong
Here.
here. We have a little bit of everything for pretty much everyone. If you're a husband, we have a husband chair. If you're extra smallish, 2, 3X-ish, we've got you. Don't know how to dress your body? We've got you. Basically the concept is you belong here and we've got you. Monday through Saturday. Monday through Friday, 10:30 to 5:30, except for Wednesdays, open till 8, and Saturday, 10 to 2. Not Sunday, take a break. I hope you come, check us out, it'll be worth your time.
Well, welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood and Dewey Hurd with you as the throw comes down to second. And Dewey, you and I enjoyed us a nice little play at the Erie Playhouse here over the weekend.
Yes, we did. Prince of Egypt. Good showing there by some Corry alum and current students at Corry High School. Fun little night at the Erie Playhouse, as it's always a good show there.
Well, who we got leading off here for the Yellow Jackets?
Chaffee.
Chafe takes ball 1 inside. We're not sure what to call her. Chaffee, Chafe.
Well, she's 0 for 1 on a day, as she struck out to end the first inning. Jackets working through their lineup just for the second time here.
Oh, that one swung on and missed.
Even the count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
So I think that there should just be on a camera on us everywhere we go together.
No.
I think it was a phenomenal play call during the halftime report as this one's fouled off over the dugout. Dewey and I had ourselves a nice little laugh during the break of the play. We kind of knew the storyline.
Yeah.
But, yeah, great performance by them kids. Particularly my favorite was Moses. I thought he played it very well.
Yes, he did. Did a nice job of that.
They all did really well, but just Moses is Moses, right? He's probably one of the favorite characters of all time. Favorite people, I should say, not a character, because it's a true story. And, I watched Raya, and she always never fails to impress me.
She makes it feel like it's so easy.
Natural.
It's just, the music just flows from her. We have a Dusty's Towing payoff pitch here from Peyton coming up.
3-2 as this one's belted. Here's the scoop from Kuzma. Makes the throw at first. And there is the young freshman making a play on the 5-3 putout.
Making that look easy. She charged the ball well. Come up with it cleanly. Step and throw to first. And there's one away here, as Kilpatrick will step up to the dish for the Jackets. She's also 0 for 1 on a day with a strikeout.
Well, I do hope Kendall is okay. We're not back behind the dugout, so I couldn't get an update on what's going on, if anything, or could be anything because we don't know.
I don't even know if I don't remember seeing her here at all. And we had an opportunity as Lucy came back and got that home run ball that Peyton hit. Could have asked her what was going on.
As P winds up here, this one's drilled foul down the third base line. We'll have to reset and do it again. I got 0-2. What do you got?
I got 0-2 as well.
Good. I guess I'm in good company then.
Yeah, you crawled into that boat that I'm in.
Here's P. That went up high and away, and that'll bring the count to 1-2.
Look at a busy schedule this week.
Very busy schedule as Should have had a baseball game yesterday, but due to the rain, that was postponed and rescheduled for Thursday. As this one swung on and missed it, another Rossbacher strikeout for Peyton McCray. How many you got there, Dew?
6.
6 on the night.
6 Ks, and they all have been swinging. Nobody's been caught looking so far. As Craig's going to step in. She saw one pitch, and it was a bounced ball that bounced up and caught her in the leg for an HBP, her first time up.
P winds and fires. That one up high.
Craig does a nice job of laying off of that one for a 1-0 count.
Don't start talking about cheeseburgers now.
Come on now. I like mine with a little pepper jack cheese.
And a whole lot of mustard. That one low and in the dirt. And a 2-0 count here. McCray rocks and delivers.
Just inside for ball 3. 3-0.
McCray rocks and fires. And this one fouled off into the fencing of the Girard Yellow Jacket dugout. So McCray's going to have to battle back here. As McCray leans in, she'll uncork here. Here's the 3-1. I was going to say.
Lou rung her up, but he quickly corrects himself. We got a Dusty's Towing payoff pitch here coming. I like the enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Nice job of getting that corrected. I've done that a few times.
Mr. Jim Rum there behind the plate. There it is. Now he gets it rung up. And another Rossbacher strikeout for Peyton McCray. And that'll end the inning as the Beavers continue to roll along here against the Girard Yellow Jackets. 6-0. We'll head to the top of the 5th inning, brought to you by the Corry Central Labor Club right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
Bracken Funeral Home, located at 315 North Center Street, is proud to provide quality funeral and cremation services to the Corry area. They are honored to be able to assist families in their time of grief when the loss of a loved one occurs. The staff at Bracken Funeral Homes extends their compassionate and expertise in traditional, graveside, memorial, cremation, and pre-planning funeral services. Bracken's caring staff can also answer questions regarding Social Security benefits, insurances, veterans benefits, and grief counseling. For questions regarding further information, please call Bracken Funeral Home at 814-664-7735. Bracken Funeral Home. They listen, they advise, they support.
And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream as we get set for the Corry Central Labor Club 5th inning of play. Who do we got leading off for the Beavers?
We're going to have Mara Goodwill, followed by Sawyer and Kuzma. As the Beavers have been busy in the batter's box today. Scott, it's the 5th inning, and we're halfway through the lineup for the third time.
Well, Bennett try and get the Yellow Jackets out of it early. This one roped through, and that's going to get a base hit for the Beavers. And a leadoff single, and she's going to turn that into 2. And careful on the slide there, kid. Leg kind of buckled underneath her there, Dewey. That looked like it may have hurt a little bit. But she says she's okay, so it's a leadoff double.
Again, that aggressive base running by the Beavers as Goodwill gets herself into a scoring position with a leadoff single, stretched it into a double. And Sawyer, 1 for 2 with 2 runs scored.
Sawyer tees off on this to the third base, and that goes foul. How many hits do the Beavers have today?
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hits.
All right. I had 7 on the board, so I was close.
Well, I was being generous that last inning.
Oh, this one ripped right up the middle, and that's going to score a run as Goodwill will trot it off down to home in an RBI single for Allison Sawyer.
And some good hitting here by the Beavers. As a couple of one-pitch hits here to lead things off here top of the 5th, as Kuzma's going to step in. 0 for 2 on the day.
This one popped up deep, coming right at us, and the catch is made. Great stretch catch there by the center fielder.
Kilpatrick with a nice stab at it out here in the center field, and gets the first out as Kuzma is retired.
Boy, just a little more, and that thing was out of here. Just a wee bit more.
Or a little bit more to the right side or into the right field. Gwynn steps in now. Called strike. Catcher can't come up with it, and safely down to second base is Sawyer, and she's going to steal her way all the way to third.
Boy, just that aggressive base running nature the Beavers possess. There's no hesitation, and now we're going to have a Jim's Automotive timeout here. So,
well, just so you have a little tidbit information here, Goodwill led things off. First pitch, base hit, stretched it into a double, and then Sawyer gets up. First pitch, base hit, scored a run. Kuzma gets up. First pitch, flies out to center field on a very nice catch by
Kilpatrick.
No, Van Pamia.
Oh, Van Pamia. Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
Kilpatrick is the catcher. And then the first pitch here, Sawyer gets her way all the way over to third base on a strike that was called, but the catcher had a little trouble coming up with it, and Sawyer's all the way over to third. So very aggressive here from the batter's box by the Beavers in this 5th inning, putting balls in play and making the Jackets make plays.
Coming out of the Yellow Jacket timeout, brought to you by Jim's Automotive. First offer here to Gwynn. Swung very aggressively at that one.
Yeah, she's in the hole 0-2 now. As the Beavers look to put another run home here. And there gets her swinging with a Rossbecker strikeout.
That's going to be 2 away here.
And I think that's the first strikeout on the day for Bennett. Oh, second one. There was a strikeout back in the first inning, so my bad.
Okay. So here's Sid Mineo, and she cranks on to Bennett and makes the nice, easy throw over, and that'll get them out of the inning. But the Beavers continue to add to their lead. We've got a 7-0 Beaver lead as we head to the bottom of the Corry Central Labor Club. 5th inning of play when we come back.
I do this because I love it. I love working with my hands. I love working with people. I love watching things transform from what they used to be to what we can make them become. We are a full-service general contractor. We do everything from the ground up. We take pride in the fact that we don't use a lot of subcontractors. We have our own in-house masons, cement, roofers, siders, drywall finishing, electricians. This is our 20th year in business. Our employees mean the world to us. We couldn't do what we do without the guys that we have. And we take pride in the fact that most of the guys that have been here for a very long time. If you're looking to have a project done, feel free to reach out to us.
And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Dewey Hurd with you. Beavers getting ready to wind up the bottom of the 5th inning here, brought to you by the Corry Central Labor Club, and the Yellow Jackets going to have to get some runs going here, Dewey, if they want to stand a chance.
Yeah, Delville is going to lead things off for the Jackets, followed by Van Pamia and Schleicher. And they're just batting for the second time here, as the Beavers defense has been rather stingy today. And Delva swings at the first pitch for strike one.
Here's another pitch from P, and another swung on and missed. And quickly in the hole, 0-2. And boy, P just continuing to go to work here. Having a great day in the circle, a great day at the plate. And see if she can put this one away. That one up high for a ball. It'll be 1-2. As McCray fires.
Missing up high just above the strike zone. Even a count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So tomorrow, boys are supposed to play a baseball game out at Seneca. But it looks like it's going to rain right about the time we're supposed to get started.
That one inside. So this one has worked from an 0-2 count. Dewey all the way to a Dusty's towing payoff pitch upcoming.
Good at bat here by Duvall.
P will toe the rubber. And here's the 3-2. And that bit of a wild pitch and a ball 4. We'll give the Yellow Jackets a base runner here with one away.
Crossroads Fellowship walk as the Jackets get on the base paths once again.
Wait, did I say one away? Why did I say that?
There's nobody out.
There's nobody out.
Shame on you.
What am I doing?
And Pamia up the bat. She walked her first time up.
Inside for ball. And you didn't even catch me on it. I caught myself on it.
That's twice you've caught yourself on boo-boos.
Sometimes I don't know. I think it's the drive over some of these road games. I don't know.
Well, at least we're not in the 2+ hour road trips.
Bunt. Oh, what a grab from Yetzer. Barehanded
out of the air, and that just might be the the defensive play of the game right there. That's just gut reaction there.
Let's see if we can get a quick replay of it here before we get back to live action from Dynasty Construction. Barehanded it, put it into the glove.
Hamill's looking to make a play down to first base.
I think if she would have handled it cleanly the first time, as that one swung on and missed. I think if she would have handled that cleanly the first time she got her hand on it, Dewey, that might have been a double play.
And it didn't really get high enough either for Delval to get off of first base there. But she did get out in front of it a little bit.
That one swung on. The throw here down to first, not in time. Yetzer trying to pull the string on that one a little too much.
Good play by Dine there to dig that one out of the dirt.
So here's the 0-2 as P toes the rubber. She'll wind and uncork it. This one, high fly ball, popped up. Dine comes over, makes the grab. And that is out number 2.
Yes, we go back to the top of the order for the third time here for the Jackets, as Bennett will come to the plate.
No. Maybe. Is that Bennett? It is Bennett.
Well, if that's number 3 at the plate, that's Bennett.
It's Bennett. You're right. I must have seen Schleicher pick her bat up.
That is number 3 as she fouls that one off for strike 1.
I had to give you a heart attack during your scorebook.
No heart attack here. No heart attack here.
So runner on first. First pitch is fouled off with 2 away. McCray, that one up high. And, boy, Yetzer's got them girls diving back to first. She didn't even throw it that time.
Delval back in safely at first.
Diving and crawling, and Yetzer holding them tight to first base as McCray winds up inside the Bennett.
I tell you what, if Yetzer doesn't pull the trigger, she's not going to, if that ball doesn't come out of her hand immediately when she has it. She's not shy about throwing down the first.
Inside for ball.
3-1.
3-1 the count. 2 away, McCray, and that's the beanbagger there. Second, Corey Manor hit by a pitch of the day. And that's going to put runners at first and second here, in the bottom of the 5th inning here. So tomorrow we're supposed to be at Seneca, and then Thursday we'll now have a double dip.
Yep.
As Youngsville will come to Columbus Field to take on the Beavers, and the Wildcats of Northwestern will head to the Lou Hanna Athletics Complex. This one put high, and Jackets going to send the runner home. The throw's high, and the base runners will go around again. And all kinds of whoops-a-daisies there for the Beavers. And the Jackets are on the board.
Not only on the board, but they got runners in scoring position, and they got to run home.
7-1 now the score. Runners at second and third. This one fell back into the fencing. Into the backstop for an 0-1 count. All this with 2 outs away. Beavers got to settle down here and just put this inning away. As McCray fires, looking for that changeup, didn't drop in time. One and one. McCray rocks and fires. Swung on and missed. Nice healthy cut at that one.
McCray 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning. This is the biggest inning that the Jackets have had all day. 6th batter to come to the plate.
Inside for a ball there. Is that a 2-2?
2-2 count.
High fly ball. And the catch is made by Gwynn, and that'll get the Beavers out of the inning as Jackets are able to get 1 run back. They trail 7-1, and we will head to the top of the Corry Community Foundation 6th inning right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. The mission at Crossroads Fellowship is to invite people into a life-changing relationship with Jesus Christ and to build a vibrant, loving community where all can experience His grace and truth. They are committed to being a place where everyone, regardless of background, can encounter the hope and peace and purpose found in Jesus. Through authentic worship, compassionate service, and genuine connection, Crossroads Fellowship aims to inspire and equip people to follow Christ and share His love with the world. Sunday services start at 10 a.m. with children and youth care provided, complete with clearances. Crossroads Fellowship, we're better with you here. 17721 Route 89 in Corry. And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Dewey Hurd with you as the Jackets get a run back here, Dewey, and Beavers looking to get back after it here in the top of the 6th inning. Who do we got?
Peyton McCray leading it off here. Takes inside for ball 1. She'll be followed by Bridgham and Yetzer. As the Beavers are working through the lineup for the 4th time.
Back top of the order here, P. Already has 1 homer on the day. Watches that one go by for a strike. Evens up the count here at 1-1. I had enough people, Dewey, I'd have a table and a camera set up at each base. I think that'd be fun. That one swung on and missed.
Each base, huh?
Each base. Put them on the corners of the field.
Well, we need more volunteers.
We do. I'm just saying it would be fun. That one down low for a ball. Speaking of volunteers, if you'd like to volunteer for the Deej Experience Sports Stream, we've got a couple new projects we're working on. You can make sure to email us here. Is this pitch in there? Got her looking. It's a Ross Backer strikeout. One away. Good pitch there for Bennett. And that's the way you answer back. After she hits a home run off of you, you strike her out the next time.
Well, she gave up a hit to her the next time she saw her in the fourth. So.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, Dewey.
Let's get back at her, yeah. Bridgham steps in, takes a called strike in the hole 0-1.
Don't make me start name dropping on
She's
you.
one out of 3 on the day.
That went outside for a ball. It's hard to see her here behind second baseman as she's a lefty. And she's going to rip this, and it gets through. Nice hot shot right down the first base line. And Jazzy aboard on first with one away. Nice little poke. She, as a freshman, has impressed me, Dewey, as a softball player.
No, but not only making the starting lineup, but hitting high in the batting order. She hits in the number 2 spot. Yetzer steps in. She's 2 for 3 on a day. Back-to-back base hits her last 2 times up. Fouls that into the backstop for strike 1.
Really tried to crank at that one. So Thursday, that double dip, Wildcats at home. That's going to give us Friday off unless games start getting rained out here. It's supposed to be rain this week and next week. We're not sure exactly how much. This one, a fly ball, shallow left, and it's dropped. And Jazzy gets thrown out at second. And not a whole lot Jazzy could do there, Dewey, because a fly ball like that, you have to stay tight to the bag.
Oh, you gotta be halfway, but still, you're kind of stuck in no man's land. No matter what you do, it's not going to work.
Yeah. Well, that's going to put Sadie Dine at the plate here for the Beavs, with 2 away and a runner on first. High and inside for ball 1 to Sadie.
Sadie 1 for 3 on a day. Looking to get the shtick going here. She's popped up to the catcher. She's flown out to center field, and she's got a base hit.
That one swung on and missed. One and one. Yetzer on first, 2 away. Here's Dine dug in. Bennett fires. This one ripped, and it gets through the hole. Yetzer, it gets to second. And the Jackets quickly get the ball into play here. A little slow on the trigger finger on the camera, but it's nice rip there from Sadie Dine, and she continues to have a good year at the plate early.
Goodwill steps in here. Takes upstairs for a ball. She's 1 for 3 on the day with a run scored and a base hit her last time up, as she led things off in the 5th.
Mara digs in here. Bennett fires inside. Misses for another ball. 2-0. Bennett winds it up again. This one cranked through the gap as Goodwill. And that gets all the way back past the outfield. And Goodwill's going to turn and burn down to third as Dine scores and Yetzer scores.
Give her a solid triple there, Scott. As Goodwill, very speedy on the base pass there. She roped that all the way to the fence, and the Beavers score in another inning here.
And that now makes it 9-1.
Beavers doing this damage here with 2 outs. As Sawyer comes to the plate, takes down low for a ball.
Oh, and Diner squeaks the hand in.
Goodwill,
pardon me. And that's going to be another run scored. And, Dewey, we're 1-1 away here from the mercy rule being enacted.
I can't say it enough, Scott. Just the aggressiveness that these girls show on the base paths, it's unrelenting. They're just constantly applying pressure.
And Bennett lost the ball off her leg, I believe, and that'll be ball 1. So Yetzer and Dine both scored. And then Goodwill come home. Beavers, 1 run away. This one, boy, big cut right there. Off the backstop. What do we got here for a count?
I got it as 2-1.
Okay, that's what I got. And that one's ripped right to the shortstop, and a great catch there. And that'll be the end of the inning, but the Beavers continue to pile up runs 10-1 after the top of the 6th inning, brought to you by Corry Community Foundation. We'll be back for the bottom right after this. Why should you choose Corry Federal Credit Union? Since 1958, Corry Federal Credit Union has been committed to your community, your hometown, and to you. CFCU has accounts for all your needs like checking, savings, youth accounts, business accounts, money market, CDs, IRAs, and HSAs with rates that work for you. They have unbeatable loan rates for auto, mortgage, signature, line of credit, and business loans. They have you covered. Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union, located at 728 Worth Street in Corry, 56 North Main Street in Union City, and 315 Main Street in Spartansburg. Federally insured by NCUA, equal housing lender. Membership eligibility required. And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. And speaking of the Corry Federal Credit Union, congratulations going out to Mr. Dave Schwabenbauer, who started on Monday as the new marketing and community manager for the Corry Federal Credit Union. As we get a shot out here from the Yellow Jackets, out to left, right down the line for a base hit. How many hits is that for the Jackets today?
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's the 4th hit today for the Yellow Jackets, so.
That was Chaffee with a base hit there. J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit as the Jackets get the leadoff runner aboard.
This is Kilpatrick at the plate. First pitch up high for ball 1. P fires high and away. Runner's going to take off. On a bit of a wild pitch. It'll be a 2-0 count here with a runner on second now. As Kilpatrick digs back in. Here's P. She'll wind it up. Inside per ball. P rocks, delivers up high, ball 4. And runners now at first and second. It's just the second walk of the day.
Third, I think.
Third.
Well, she's had a couple of HBPs, so those counts as walks as well. So that's the 4th. 2 hit by pitch and 2 walks.
So 2 walks. That pitch in there for strike 1.
Batting for the Jackets now is Craig, the third baseman. And she was hit by a pitch her first time up, got struck out looking her last time up. This is beat down the first base side, well foul. And she's in the hole 0-2 now.
Oh, 2. P toes the line here. Here's the offer inside and low for ball 1. 1-2. Runners at first and second. Nobody out yet. The Jackets looking for a big inning here to cut down this deficit, Dewey.
Gonna have to whittle into it quickly as they're running out of time here. Bottom of the 6th.
That one gets by Yetzer, and the base runners will advance. So another ball, and runners at second and third now. Well, one thing you don't want to do is let these runs come in, right, and give them a little bit of confidence.
Well, you want to, I give up a run to get an out.
This one sliced foul. And reset, do it again, 2-2.
Don't get me wrong, I would cut the run down at home plate if you've got a good play at it, but definitely got to find a way to get outs here.
McCray will fire inside for ball, and that's going to pull it up here for another Dusty's towing. Payoff pitch upcoming. And here's the 3-2. Swung on and missed, and a Rossbacker strikeout.
That's just the out we were looking for as P takes care of her herself. And she gets back in with her, I believe that's her 8th strikeout on the day. Delval takes a hack at it for strike 1. She's 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a walk. She came around and scored the first run, and only run for the Jackets last inning as she led things off in the 5th. Fouls that one well out of play for strike 2. 0-2.
McCray will wind it up. High and inside for ball. 1-2. You know, look at them kids over there running up and down the hill. That'd be a good sled riding hill.
It looks like it. They can have it, too. I had enough of my energy running back to the truck to get my glasses.
P winds up and fires this one high and inside. And that'll even the count up here again, 2-2.
Sun's starting to get low on the horizon there, Scott.
Yeah, you can tell the temperature's dropping with it. There is no JV game today, though, so that went in there, rung her up on a Rossbacker strikeout. And that is out number 2 with runners at second and third. P trying to fight her way out of this little jam she's in. And one more out to go.
That'll bring Van Pamia to the plate for the third time. She's walked and put out on a little pop-up to Yetzer her last time up on a nifty athletic play there as P misses downstairs for ball 1.
McCrae winds and fires. Swung on and missed. Couldn't lay off of the cheeseburger up top, Dewey.
That was dripping ketchup all over it.
McCrae fires. That went a little too far up, and that's going to move the count to 1-2, or 2-1. I got it backwards again. Pardon my baseball, softball dyslexia.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Thank you. McCrae. That one
Fires.
low in the dirt, and that'll bring it to a 3-1 count. Well, a walk doesn't hurt you, but you don't want it to get into your head after the struggles so far this year with walks. And
good pop there, but misses outside, and it's going to be another Crossroads Fellowship walk, and that's going to load them up. And you got to understand where you're at in the batting order, too. This is the number 9 hitter, Schleicher, coming to the plate now, and that is back to the top of the order. So you want to take care of business here as Schleicher swings through that first pitch for strike 1. As the Jackets look to extend the inning here, get themselves a big inning.
that one up high for a ball. Now, and another thing you got to be careful of is a pass ball or wild pitch here, too, because that'll score a run.
Well, you'll have a play at the plate for sure.
So here's McCrae. Leans back, uncorks it, catches the outside edge for a strike, and that'll move the count to 1-2 here. So here's P with the 1-2.
Just missed on the inside corner, pushing it to 2 balls, 2 strikes. You know, Scott, this inning started off with a base hit and then a walk, and then a wild pitch got the Jackets runners on second and third with nobody out.
Up high for a ball. That'll
be a Dusty's Towing payoff pitch up coming with a full count here. So no place to put runners, so P got to come with a strike here.
McCrae winds and fires. Got her swinging. It's a Rossbacker strikeout. And the Beavers strand 3 as we will head to the top of the 7th inning, brought to you by Relevant Church. 10-1 is the Beaver lead. We'll be back on the Deej Experience Sports Stream right after this.
The Corry Manor has proudly served the Corry, Union City, and Clymer areas since 1980. Whether care is needed for a short period of time or you have decided to call the Corry Manor home, the Corry Manor is grateful you have chosen them. For over 50 years, the Corry Manor and their HCF family has maintained a tradition of caring by compassionately providing care for each of their residents and families like their own. For more information, give them a call today at 814-664-9606 or visit them online at www.corrymanor.com. The Corry Manor, a tradition of caring.
And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. As the game's moving right along here, we start the top of the Relevant Church 7th inning with the Beavers on top. Your score is 10-1. And regardless of what the Beavers do here, as long as they keep the Yellow Jackets from scoring 9 runs, this ball game is over. And it starts right here at the at-bat for the Beavs. Who do we got leading off?
Kuzma leads it off, pops it up, and foul down the left field line. Just a long strike one.
So it's Kuzma, Gwynn, and Minio, and then we're back to the top of the order again.
Yes.
As Coda dug in. This one dribbled to short, mishandled it, and that throws offline. And Kuzma's going to take second base as the ball goes out of play. So it's a throwing error that'll get her on a ground rule. The ball being, is that a ground rule play?
Yeah, the ball's out of the field of play, so
take your base, basically.
You get the extra base on the overthrow. And if it comes from the outfield and goes out of play, I believe you get 2 bases.
Okay.
At least I know that's true in baseball. I don't know if it's true in softball or not. So Gwynn comes to the plate.
Gwynn rips this through the hole. And Kuzma is going to come around to score and does. And that's going to be, that ball's all the way back to the backstop. Gwynn's going to get all the way to third.
So give Gwynn the base hit, J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit. And she's going to get all the way to third on the play as Kuzma scores from second. The throw to home to try to get the run cut down at home results in the ball getting up against the backstop and Gwynn all the way to third base. Minio to the plate now. She's 0 for 2 on the day with a walk and a run scored. Hits this one back to the pitcher. Nice backhanded play there by Bennett to get the 1-3 put out, but give Minio the RBI as the run scores from third. And it's back to the top of the order for the Beavers here. Peyton batting.
And McCray, deep ball, all the way back to the right center field fence. And around comes P to second. And I mean, Peyton McCray is just laying into the ball tonight.
Yeah, the 2-bagger there, Sawyer Builders double. And P not done quite yet. Home run, single, and a double. She's just a triple shy of the cycle.
This will be Jazzy at the plate, and Jazzy puts a bunt down and fouls it off.
Jazzy's 2 for 2 on the day, Scott. Back-to-back base hits after she struck out and hit into an unassisted put out by the first baseman.
Yeah, I gave her the 1 as an error.
Yeah, well. I was feeling generous.
I know you were. Yeah, Jazzy, and this one, high bunt. And that one goes foul. That was dangerous.
Yeah, you got to get those bunts down. Don't give a freebie away to the other team by popping it up into the air.
Well, it's good bunting practice, but now I think it's time to swing here for the Beavers. As Bennett will wind and fire. And this one fouled off up behind the backstop. We'll reset, do it again, 0-2. McCray on second. Jazzy dug in. Here's Bennett. Fires. Jazzy rips this right past the first baseman again. That's going to bring McCray home. And another score comes in for the Beavers.
Another good at-bat by the Beavers. And aggressive base running has been the story here. Kind of ironic. The Beavers went 1-2-3 to lead things off here, top of the first. And since then, the hit parade has been on. As Jetzer climbs into the batter's box once again here.
Jetzer fully swung on that, and Jazzy's moving like right now as soon as that pitch is away. These Beavers are looking to pile up some runs. 13-1 lead. And that one outside. That'll even up the count at 1-1. Yetzer dug in. Bennett fires it. And stealing second is Jazzy. And I believe that pitch was a strike, Dew.
You are correct. 1-2 on the batter. Just the one out here.
Bennett fires this one roped. And that's a foul down the third base line.
Count stays 1-2.
Sounds like you got a case of the sniffles going on over there.
It started back sometime in November. Just haven't been able to kick it this winter.
That one rifled, and that's a fair ball. And the runner's going to come home. And the fire trucks have sounded off in the dugout as the Beavers put another run on the board. That'll put Yetzer at second. And Sadie Dine at the plate.
Diner 2 for 2 on the day. Run scored her last time up after she got a single. Takes upstairs for ball one.
Here's a pitch from Bennett up high again. And a 2-0 count. Bennett rocks and fires. Dine puts us over top of the backstop. And that'll bring the count to 2-1. As Dine digs back in, Bennett fires. Sadie Dine, high fly ball, shallow right, and or shallow left rather, and a great catch made as Yetzer scampers off to third. We'll call it a long bunt. As nice play out there in left field.
Schleicher
making a
nice
catch.
She's done a nice job there in left field for the Jackets. That'll bring Goodwill to the plate. She's heating up the last couple at-bats. Single and a triple. 2 runs scored. She's 2 for 4 on the day. Takes upstairs for ball one.
So a 1-0 count. And a runner on third. 2 away. Bennett fires, swung on and missed. Evens the count up at 1-1 here. Bennett fires that one low for another ball. And that'll stretch the count to 2-1.
Well, with all the runs the Beavers have scored today, Scott, we have yet to bat all the way through the lineup in one inning. It's been a relentless attack today by the Beavers.
And that gets by the catcher, but not far enough away from the plate to make a play. It's going to be 3-1. The count here to Goodwill. As Bennett gets the call, she'll wind and fire. Swung on and missed. And that'll pull up the count here, Duke. Dusty's towing payoff pitch on the way. Here's the pitch. Up high, ball 4. And runners are now at the corners for the Beavers with 2 outs. And right to second base goes Mara, so that's going to bring up Big Al to the plate.
She's the 9th batter to bat this inning.
And she rifles one, and that one is fouled down the third base line.
Two for 4 on the day is Sawyer with a double, a single. Reached on a fielder's choice back in the first, stolen base. In the second.
Bennett fires this one, chopped down, foul on the ground, just over top of the ball a little bit here, Dew. And an 0-2 count. Bennett toes the rubber. She'll rock and fire. Sawyer swung on and missed. Rossbacher strikeout will take care of the top of the 7th inning, but the Jackets need a dump truck of runs here as they trail now 14-1 heading into the bottom of the 7th inning. We'll be back with the Relevant Church bottom of the 7th right after this.
Since 1945, Corry Manufacturing Company has been developing processes in the manufacturing of aircraft and gas turbine components. Their specialties are assemblies that supply air, water, fuel, and oil to the engine. Corry Manufacturing Company has been voted best manufacturing employer in Corry with over 75 years of manufacturing excellence. They are currently hiring for all positions and would like you to come and join the team. Contact the Human Resources Office today at 814-664-9611. Corry Manufacturing Company would like to wish all the student athletes the best of luck in the 2024-25 season. When it comes to asphalt paving services, P2 Paving is second to none. They not only provide high quality and reliable asphalt work, but they also aim to provide their customers with the best level of service possible. Serving all of northwestern Pennsylvania, P2 Paving is the source for your asphalt paving and sealing needs. Whether it's a small home driveway or a large commercial complex, P2 Paving can handle any job. Give them a call.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Bottom of the Relevant Church, 7th inning. Who do we got for the Jackets?
It's top of the order. Bennett, Shushek, and Brink lead things off here.
As that first pitch is fouled off, as Peyton McCray will try and close out a great day for her today. How many strikeouts does P have coming in?
10
strikeouts. And a great day at the plate herself. And she'll wind and fire here. This one ripped right to short. Sawyer with a quick grab and a great throw on the 6-3 putout. One away.
Again, Sawyer playing that shortstop position, making it look easy. And a real nice, strong throw from deep in the hole. And there's one out.
So it'll bring Shushak up. Oh, McCray with that changeup nearly dropped it in there. It'll be a 1-0 count. P winds and fires. That one just inside. Boy, she's close. She's trying to nibble around the riverbanks.
Shushek not fishing.
Yeah, she's not fishing at all. McCray fires. That one swung on and missed.
Got a little bit more of the meat on the plate there.
Put some protein on the plate. P fires. This one fouled off over top of the Girard dugout. McCray fires. Got her looking, and a Rossbacker strikeout. We'll put one away.
Two away.
Pardon me, here in the bottom of the 7th.
Yellow Jackets down to the last out here, Scott.
P fires. That one misses for ball 1. Boy, it's just right there. You get a great view of it from back here. P winds it up. That one drops in there, and that'll even up the count here at 1-1. So tomorrow, Dewey, we're going to see if Jack can go with you because
I don't think we're getting the game in.
Well, if there is a game. That one fouled off into the backstop, and now the Jackets down to their last strike. If, by some miracle, they get it in, I have to take my guitar to church on Wednesday night.
Oh.
Which was my reason for my wife posting pictures when she shouldn't be of me practicing.
There
Swung
it is.
on and missed, and that'll end the game on a Rossbacker strikeout on a very, very good performance from Peyton McCray in the circle today, as the Beavers are going to win this 14-1 on the road over the Yellow Jackets. And that will bring us to our P2 Paving post-game report. Let P2 pave for you. Visit them online today at www.p2pavingco.net. And with that, as we pop the graphic up here, a monster day for Peyton McCray here, Dew. And the Beavers are going to win this 14-1. Give me some statistics, if you will.
Yeah, Beavers end up with that 14-1 advantage. They didn't score in the first, but they scored in every inning after that. 2 in the second, 1 in the third, 3 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, 3 more in the sixth, and 4 in the seventh. So they brought their sticks with them today and really showed their ability to run the bases very aggressively here today, and very, very dominant win here as they beat up on the Jackets here in Girard with that 14-1 score, as P had 12 Ks, gave up 3 walks and 2 bean bags as well. So a nice job for her inside the circle.
Let's get to it. Our healthy smiles of Corry, offensive play of the game. I'm going to take you all the way back to where P put the ball over the fence.
At top of the third, leading off. And she wasted no time in that third inning, seeing the first pitch, and she deposited it about 15 feet to our left here over the right field fence for the Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital home run.
That'll take us to today's Erie County Community College defensive play of the game. How about give me some Mara Goodwill?
Yeah, Mara Goodwill set herself up real nice out here in center field as Shushek got a single in the third inning. But the way Goodwill really set that play up, she rounded over to the ball and she came up throwing. And Shushek tried to stretch it into a double, and she got gunned down by Goodwill as she got her plucked off at second base, as Sawyer was able to apply the tag and get the put out for the second out in the third inning. And that was our Erie County Community College defensive play of the game.
And that'll bring us to tonight's Crotty Chevrolet player of the game. And I'm going to go back to the circle here. Peyton McCray is your Crotty Chevrolet player of the game tonight. What a performance, not just with the 12 Ks, Dewey, but what her bat today was hot as well.
Yeah, she was a triple shy of the cycle, a home run, a single, a double, 3 runs scored, and just a phenomenal job of putting the ball in play, making the other team make a play, and she did pretty much everything that you could do to help your team get a victory here today.
And that's going to bring us to the Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award. Who do we got for the Yellow Jackets today you're going to take a look at?
I'm not really looking at the stats. I'm just looking for the feel of the game. And I tell you what, the left fielder, Schleicher, had a really nice job over there in left field, getting some very pertinent outs when needed, making the plays when she had an opportunity to. But I'm going to go with number 29, Chaffee, first baseman. Did a nice job over there with getting the put out at first base. And also there was 2 or 3, maybe 4 pop-ups that she did a nice job with fighting that sun and getting the easy outs for the Jackets here tonight.
All right, and that's going to wrap up our coverage tonight from Girard as the sun is setting, and so is the temperature. That means the fingers are getting cold, and we're going to pack up and get out of here before it drops below 35. So tomorrow, the scheduled game is the baseball team, Corry Boys Baseball at Seneca. That game will be at 4:30 p.m., I believe, and if it happens. If not, due to rain and whatnot, we'll let you know. Thursday is supposed to be a doubleheader.
Yep.
Double dip as Youngsville will come to Corry to take on the boys baseball team. And the Wildcats of Northwestern will head to Corry to take on your Corry Beavers. We are off Friday, and we have a Saturday matinee at 11 o'clock start time as the General McLean Lancers will come to Columbus Field to take on the Corry Beavers. But until then, we're going to bid you adieu. For Dewey Hurd, I'm Scott Lockwood for Deej Experience Sports Stream and Deej Experience LLC. Wishing you a great evening. Until tomorrow, hopefully, fingers crossed, weather pending, we'll see you. God bless you all. Have a great evening.